what it is to become, to be an associate, even from an executive point of view, to interact with the people, and he really fell in love with the industry. And he's an incredible associate, as he is CEO, executive member of Max International. It's an absolute pleasure. He's always available for the team, just like an upline. In fact, he is our upline because we don't have an upline. Joe is our upline, and he's just an incredible guy, charismatic. And I asked Joe to be able to share some of his thoughts. Again, this is the last call of the year. And again, informal, just wanted to connect with all of you. So Joe, I'd love to kind of give you the floor here and share your thoughts and your greetings and whatever you feel is appropriate to share this evening with the team.
Oh, well, I have a lot of things to share with the team. Number one, I'm this. How many of you guys are sick of this year? I mean, I am so sick of 2020. Oh my God, it makes me ill. And this has been horrible. It's been terrible. I mean, oh my God, I just want to scream every day, because it's like, when will this nightmare come to a close? It's been such a brutally difficult year. We've had, many of us have lost loved ones this year. It's been just savage to think about. I mean, I lost my mom. She passed away. I had so many of my friends in New York, who, when this pandemic came down, that were getting sick. And my friends in the medical profession were worried every day, trying to protect people and getting sick. And I mean, it was just like the most stressful situation that I've ever seen. I mean, I remember 9/11, and it was, that was like a couple of it's horrible, right? But it's like, it's nothing compared to this. This is a daily challenge on so many different levels, right? And you just start to get tired and worn out, and you just want it to change, to go back to some semblance of normal, and it's that grinding horror that we've all had to deal with, that has given me hope, right? Because what I've seen from my teammates, at Max, has been so uplifting, right? Because we realize that, my God, we really are all connected, right? We really do need each other in such a profound way, that we are connected from country to country, state to state, continent to continent, that we all, if we come together, that there's nothing that we can't achieve, right? That the little things, right? The little pieces of the lessons that Chris and Tammy and all of you guys as leaders teach so well about, this is a relationship business. Well, life is a relationship business, making sure that your friend is okay, right? That simple little phone call, that Zoom call, that message on whatever platform you're on, to say, I want to just check in on you to see if you're all right. I know this is hard. I know that you may be struggling, right? Whether it because people have lost jobs, or people have lost family members, or they've lost friends, the reaching out and saying, hey, I care about you. We're in this together, and we're going to get through it together, no matter how long it is, no matter what we have to do. And having like that Max family has meant so much for me. I mean, I couldn't thank Chris and Tammy enough for calling and checking in. And I couldn't thank Paul enough, for calling in and saying, hey, how you doing? Let's we can do some good stuff in the world. Let's keep going. Let's let's get up, right? Because man, oh man, the grind, that day to day, being trapped in your apartment or being trapped in your house or not being able to reach out, not being able to go out, not being able to get on a plane, not being able to give that hug, that you're getting used to, that support that, we kind of maybe took for granted because life was just going along. And now the appreciation for those phone calls, for those people that care, that really care, it means everything. And I've been blessed beyond all words because I've got so many people from so many different places that reach out, make that phone call. Or just call to say, my God, thank God for those products because they've really helped in this just crazy circumstance. And oh my God, I'm so happy that I still, I'm able to get a little income here from sharing something that's so important. And so it's like, while this has been just a dreadful year, and if I was back at the law firm, we would call this a stress test of a company, right? And I've never been more proud of my people at Max, ever. I'm so just proud of them. We had everybody at corporate. We didn't have to lay off anybody. We laid off no one. Because even though we had and you guys know the volumes went down, but at the beginning of the situation, I said to the team, I said, guys, we're going to come together and we're going to figure this out, and we're not gonna leave anybody behind. No one is. We are going to have a strategy, and we are going to make sure that everybody has something, and we're going to get through this as a team. And we're not gonna, we don't want the associates to have a cut in their pay. We're going to figure this out together, and we're going to make it through. And we put together a plan and sat down with our finance team, and we said, okay, this is what we're going to have to do based upon what we see. And we took that to all of our general managers in every office, and we said, based upon where we see the revenue, because unfortunately for Max, in this circumstance, I always thought that diversification would mean, down here, up there, right? No, it was down. It's like it's affecting everybody across the globe. And so we said, yeah, we're going to have to figure this out together. And the team, they really came together, and we put forth what we had to do. And they all said, we're all in. And that was so special to watch the team sacrifice for each other. And we watched them also make sure that they were doing their best to reach out to, to all of our associates. And then all the leaders, you guys reaching out and making sure that your teams are okay. Yeah, that showed me what the soul and the heart of this company is all about. And I couldn't be more thankful in a time of such difficulty, seeing the heart and soul of this company all the way through on every level, where everybody is under extraordinary stress, duress, and agony on a day-to-day basis. The amount of connectivity, the amount of love and care that everyone showed for each other, it meant everything to me. And it tells me that our future as a company is just beyond anything that I could have ever expected, because the people who are here are good people. The people who are here care about each other. The people who are here want to reach out. It's about that human connection at our base. We're not just a company that is looking to be selfish. And when you have that kind of relationship with your associates, with your staff, with everyone, having that ability to sacrifice and reach out and do that, can you have a better base than that? When you have the best, when you know you've got the best products in the world, when you know that the science is beyond recognition, when you know that the products really make a difference in people's life, how can you ask for more than that? You know, and I'm saying that for me, I couldn't be more thankful or appreciative, which fuels me every day, because I understand the responsibility that we have to the world, and that we haven't yet come close to what we're capable of, and that excites me beyond description, because I know that now that we've had this unfortunate opportunity to come together and really value each other as much as we do now, I know that that explodes into a firework that the world is going to see. And they're going to come to understand who we are as a company. They're going to come to understand the value of our products. They're going to come to understand the value of our people, the value of the opportunity that we all represent. And that is, I can't think of a better way to spend my time. I am just so thankful for all of you and all the things that you guys have done for each other to help each other get through this time. It shows your character. It shows so much about who you guys are as people, and that is going to be known by the world. And I've been back in had the opportunity to get back in the lab and really do some business planning. And we've got some great execution plans that are going to be, I think, just fantastic for all of us over the years to come. And so as we exit this year that has been so hard, I am so thankful for the people that I went through this with. So God bless all of you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And I look forward not just to 2021, but I look forward to the next 10 years, 20 years, and 30 years of working with such unbelievably great people. Thank you so much for everything. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice show.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you for these kind words. Really, really do appreciate
Hey,
it.
Rob.
Hey,
I'm Jasmine. Hey, Jazz.
Hiya.
Awesome. Let's get everybody back on here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here.
Oh,
Oh, that's
there we
wonderful.
go.
Jill, thank you so much for sharing these kind words. And we felt they came from the heart. They really came from the heart. And Tammy and I feel the same. And
there's your daughter.
hey, how are you, Princess? You're so beautiful.
Come in.
Come right in front of the camera so we can see you. We haven't seen you like for ages. Don't want to put you on the spot either. That's okay. That's okay. So, I know that we have some stories that some of you want to share. I know that Tammy has planned that. And I'd like to also mention, if any one of you would like to share, just raise your hand. If you noticed at the bottom, there is, let's see here. Where is that? There's some options. And I believe that you can actually raise your hand because I'm the moderator.
Yeah, when you go to the part that says chat, but underneath there's a list of them, and one of them is raise your hand.
Okay.
See, we're
so-
learning from Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz.
Thanks.
So when you click on this icon, we'll notice it, and then we'll give you an opportunity to share. So at this point, Tammy, I believe that we have a few people that wants to share. So you tell me who they are, and I will put them as a co-host here. Which one?
Absolutely. So I asked Anastasia to share her win because she's been, I believe you hit 2 pin ranks this year, right, Anastasia? Superstar. And I just wanted Anastasia to share her story with all of you on what she's been up to in 2020, despite all the difficulties that's been going on. I just wanted to recognize all the great things that you're doing, and she's been a huge part of and Joe doesn't really know what's going on with us Strong Max women because we've created a platform, Joe, now that we have over 700 women. And our goal is to have 1,000 international women on that platform sharing our stories together. We're doing some great things all together with all the women here in this group as well. And Anastasia has been really stepping up and showing up to a lot of the Facebook Lives here. So I wanted to recognize that within you, Anastasia, and your team that are thriving right now. So I'm gonna get you to share with everybody about your wins, and at the same time, I'd love for you to share your story because there's some new people on this session tonight that don't know who you are and don't know what these products have done for you.
Okay. Thanks so much, Kanda Motami. Thank you all. Thanks for this opportunity. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Anastasia Makashi. I live in Virginia, USA. I'm a Ghanaian. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. I joined Max International early last year, 2019. I just joined for the product because I had a lot of health challenges that in such a way that I was so shy, I lacked confidence, and I could hardly even attend social gatherings. So it was through my sister who introduced the product to me. At first, I hesitated a lot until after a few months, then I said yes to the product. So I started with Solgivity, and then I went on with Max 357. And my goodness, it did wonders to me to the extent that people around me, especially my colleagues at work, and people who were so close to me, they all noticed the significant change that has, happened to me. So they keep asking me, even before they thought I had got some herbal medication from Ghana. Of course, I'm African, so they know we have all these herbs and those types. So later on, I told them when I just introduced the product to them. And that time, some of them were having health challenges as well. Then I saw myself, the product transformed their lives and even my life as well, because I could hardly get the energy to even work 8-hour shift without being, having shortness of breath. Everything would just vanish. So those that I gave the products to, they all came back to me with amazing, amazing testimonies. Even though I had not started the business yet, and yet I was even making money. So that is why when I realized there is really something good with Max International, and it has impacted my life and the lives of the people that I introduced the product to. So I started to think that maybe I could do the business, even though I wasn't really confident enough because I was shy. I was introvert. I could hardly start a conversation with people. But then I said, okay, let me try and see. So I jumped on board with the business. So somewhere in September, Ghana were having the Empower Max Ghana. So I decided to go to Ghana to also witness the Max event so that I will also know how people are doing their Max business. And it was like about 8 years I had not been in Ghana before. So I went just for the Max event. And then to my surprise, what I saw really changed my mindset. I visited 3 Max offices in Ghana, Sunyani, Accra, and Kumasi, and I was amazed about the things that I saw. So I said, okay, I now know that I can really do this job. I can do this business. So when I came back, I was really on fire with my team, and we all jumped on board and we did our best. We tried to impact many people with the products, with the business opportunity. And then in December last year, I was so blessed and honored to attend the Road to Gold event in Costa Rica. So there too, I met amazing Max International associates from North America and South America, like in so many countries, and that changed my life too. I told myself that I need to hit gold I need to do more. I could really do more than. So I realized what I was doing was not even enough. So when I got back, I took my business to the next level, and then in August, I hit the rank of gold. And I'm so grateful to you all, to Chris, to Tammy, Dr. Kevin, Brighto, Sister, my team, Sandy, Baba, and everything, the team in Canada, team in the US, team in Ghana, everywhere. I am so much grateful to the Max opportunity. This business has really changed my life. Now I have my health back. I am confident. I can do anything that I set my mind off to do. So I appreciate you all. And then, to my surprise, I received the Maximum Effort Award just few days ago. So
Awesome.
I'm just so thankful to Max International. And I promise to serve everybody. I'm here in case anybody need my help. Just you can just count on me. Thank you, Mr. CEO, Mr. Joe.
Wow.
I really
Congratulations.
appreciate you.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Exciting.
Thank you.
So exciting.
Thank you. So I believe we have someone else that wants to share.
Yeah, so I asked Paul to share with us because Paul's been up to some amazing
Thank you.
things.
Almost this year.
And most of you know Paul, and maybe Paul's gonna share his story that he's been practicing, and he's done it on Facebook Live, and he's been doing a lot in developing his story. But Paul is retired. He's a retired pilot, and we've known Paul right from the beginning of Max, and we watch him grow into an incredible leader. So please,
You know what? Just before actually
Yeah.
we get Paul up, I want to say a few words too. You know, Paul, I have seen you working really hard, and it's like a slippery slope where you're kind of in a hole and trying to climb that muddy cliff, and it just keeps sliding down, but you're hanging on, and you keep moving, and you keep trying, you keep going forward. And Paul, this past weekend, and I know that's not news anymore, I know that there was an event, and this was due to your efforts. You met an incredible leader in LinkedIn, which I like to call an influencer. And that gentleman we did a presentation together, and I think it was 20 people. And then this Saturday, there was 900 people. This is a market that's not even open yet. He was so impressed and so caught up by the vision of what Max International is and what it represents based on products, quality, what our CEO Joe was sharing earlier. It captured his emotion and his vision. And make a long story short, this could be a major win for you, Paul. But this is not a one weekend. This is years of perseverance, persistence, and consistency. Exactly. So, Paul, congratulations for your efforts. I know it's just a hair away. You're just around the corner to hit your diamond. So, I'd like for you to take the floor and share your words. Please go ahead.
Wow, thank you so much, Chris. And I really appreciate you guys, Chris and Tammy and Joe Wojcicki. I take my hat off to you. We've had a lot of conversations in the last little while, and it is absolutely a team effort. And when you said the slippery slope, climbing up the muddy cliff to get to the top, it reminds me of my officer training to get to be an officer in the military, because there are so many slippery slopes. Oh my God, but I'm here to share my story that I practiced and I've got memorized, and I'll do that right now. But I am so grateful for the team. I'm so grateful for the team in Canada and everybody I've mentioned, including people on my team, Bill and Linda and everybody else. Thank you so much, guys, for being supportive. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So my story, I've been a pilot for close to 40 years, commercial, military, flying jet aircraft, search and rescue, heavy lift transport around the world. I also taught would-be pilots how to fly. And Here's the thing, when you pull G 5 to 6 times the Earth's gravity every day, day in and day out, and you take the physical fitness program in the military at the time, and I also flew commercial too, by the way, it really does an issue to your back. And I was diagnosed with a herniated slip disc, and it ruptured, and I was prescribed medication for that. I had a back operation scheduled. I also had sciatic nerve pain and other aches and pains throughout my body. More medication was prescribed. And I was also diagnosed a few months later with a high blood sugar levels, and again more medication was prescribed. Oh my God, and if that wasn't enough, I had the low energy, and as I reached my 40s, 50s, and beyond, I had mental clarity and focus issues and low energy level. And everybody can relate to that because it happens to everybody, either sooner or later. And then I was introduced to this product that turned my health, really right around. When I started taking the product, I basically took my health into my own hands, which really felt good. The aches and pains reduced, my mental and clarity and focus increased. I slept better at night. I actually had more energy and strength, which came back. And I weaned myself off the medication and drugs. And in fact, my back operation was canceled. I'm keeping up with, I just got back from the gym this afternoon, and I'll tell you what, there were some 30-year-olds that beat the heck out of me at the gym, but there were some 30-year-olds I could beat, and I'm going to feel that I'm going to concentrate on those guys because it's really good to beat some of the 30-year-olds. The future is bright. I'm looking forward to many, many vibrant and exciting years and active years in my retirement life because of these products. And that's what it's all about, right? And if that wasn't enough, as a retired pilot, I'm doing this business full time. I have more time for myself. I'm supplementing my income, my retirement income, still flying around the world. Well, I will be flying around the world once I get the vaccine, I guess, and get the chance to fly around the world. But I should be in Nigeria right now. Oh my God, I'm not there, but I'd love to get back to Nigeria, visiting different countries, buying 2 new cars, an SUV, a BMW, that's which I bought in the last little while, and changing my lifestyle for the better with the money I'm generating in this company by simply helping other people take their health into their own hands. And in fact, what the result of this is just adding value to people's lives. If you can add value to people's lives every day, you are going to be successful. If you want improved health now and in the future, and you want to see the world, and at the same time change your lifestyle. And this is what I say in my video. I say, hey, get back to the person that sent you this video and ask them for more information, and tell them you want to get involved, because this is an unbelievable opportunity. And my name is Paul Tesserman, and I always say, see you at the top. That's my story, and it works every time. Believe me. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Love it, love it. Cheers.
And he's now in a physical fitness race to the end with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm beating you right now, Joe, so suck it up, all right? Suck it up, all right?
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, baby.
Okay, the girls, we're stepping up our game.
You see, we got the basics down. We have accountability partner here. We check in to make sure that we continue to do the work that's necessary to get to where we want to go.
Hey, Joe, it's always a pleasure beating you. Thank you.
Not for long, brother. I'm coming for you.
Folks, Tammy and I have been in this industry for a long time, and even prior to Max, when I first started, it's been over 25 years. And, obviously, sometimes we, as people get involved in this business, they lose sight of what this industry does for them and what it does for people. Mm-hmm. Often we're so focused on wanting to get the income, because we know that, income is related with oxygen in our in our environment today. And, more income is more oxygen. You can breathe better, right? It's easier to breathe, a matter of speaking. And the personal growth that occurs, the connections, the friendship, the family feeling that you get in this kind of environment, you do not get that in a job environment. And of course, there is some exceptions, right? But generally, it is not the same thing. There's nothing that compares to this industry. And I really, really related to all of those stories that were shared, and I really relate to your story, Joe. It's crazy, despite the things that goes on sometimes, that you feel like it's the end. It's my God, you know, I just can't take it anymore. But then you get one phone call from an associate that is sharing their story, and you can feel their excitement, and their excitement rubs off on you. And this is what this kind of business does. And I'm so in love with this industry, and I can really relate to all of you. And I know that we have many more stories here. Is there anybody that would like to share? Anybody would like to share? Don't be shy. This is a family. We're all
I
expecting.
want to just to add on to what you said, Chris. You know, and we learned a lot. You know, I know many of you guys joined on the GoPro event, right? And it's one of the things that I took. You know, there was a bunch of things that were encouraging about that, the GoPro stuff, and and I'll tell you this. You know, and I'm not meaning to disparage Eric Worre, because I think he's fantastic. But everything that I heard on there, I've heard from Chris and Tammy. Literally, there was very few things that were like, oh, that's new right there. I haven't heard Chris or Tammy or Paul or Jasmine or any of the leaders that I've worked with for years and years and years. It wasn't anything new. It was like a reaffirmation that I've got great partners that are teaching us all how to do the business right. And it all comes back to being a good person. I mean, how simple is it, right? To be decent, to care about the people that you're serving. And if you do that, if you give, you shall receive. It really comes down to being that simple. When I see like Lucy, right? Lucy she cared so much about Ivory Coast and giving to them and making sure they had great products and great opportunity. Or Jasmine caring so much about giving to the people in her community, making sure that they had opportunity. Or Paul, traveling out of Nigeria, looking forward to going back to Nigeria. Now, can you imagine hearing that anywhere else? Right? Like, I mean, seriously, think about how great what we do is, where we have people from Canada looking to immigrate to Nigeria.
No,
And stories are
happen
amazing
anywhere
too,
else,
yeah.
right? Or Janet working so hard to share the products with the people that have to deal with some really serious medical conditions. It's a giving. If you give and give and give and give, you're going to attract people into your circle, because they know that your interest is to help them. And that's the core of what we do. It's been the absolute core of Max's ability to succeed. I mean, we didn't go to all the countries, Ghana and Nigeria, because our primary focus is to earn a great income. No, our primary focus was to provide the best possible service that we could, to share something that would make a difference in the lives of the people that we're trying to impact. So it starts with that. It starts with, if you have the attitude of, I'm here to give you something that's going to matter in your life. And I hope that you can accept this gift, and I will do my best to help show why this will help you. You're going to succeed. You're going to succeed because your motives are very, very clean. They're pure. And I see that I've known so many of you guys for so long, for such a long time. And it's always such a joy when they work with Scott. How can you not love Scott Henderson? Right? How can you not love this guy? Because he just oozes that, if I can help you, I'm going to help you. Not just because he's 6'4", 225 pounds of rock hard, solid muscle, right? And this is like the epitome of, you're safe with me, buddy, right? But because he actually genuinely is going to have a conversation with you about who you are, about what your needs are, about how how he can help you. You know, that is the center of what we do. And it is reflected all the way down to Dr. Nagasawa. Dr. Nagasawa's goal wasn't to make $1 billion. His goal was to help humanity. And look at what he did. He gave all of us that opportunity to help people. And now if we follow through on that and do that in a consistent manner, you know, the rewards come. But they only come because we go about it in a manner that is pure. We go about it in a way that relates to the human spirit, that we're here to lift people and help their perception change. I mean, it's one of the huge gifts that I have been blessed with in being a part of Max. You know, I have, there's very few things that is more satisfying than I remember one of the stories that really touched me deeply was when I was in Accra at an event, and a person from northern Ghana, all the way up, way past, all the way up, almost up to Burkina Faso, and he was a farmer, and he came down and he almost like recited. I know many of you guys have seen the Ghana launch video that we did back in like 2013. This guy remembered, recited every word of that video and told me how much our products and company had done for him and his family. And I couldn't have been like, I mean, it's just like such an overwhelming moment to know that we as a company, and that means all of us, because none of this is here without each of us putting in the effort that we have done, reached a person in a place that I've never heard of, that I have never seen. And, you know, I don't know if I'll ever get up to the absolute northern tip of Ghana, but we've managed to improve the life of him and his family because of the service we provide.
Is that amazing?
That's crazy. It's something to be thankful for and something to be proud of, that all of us are part of that we are that connected through this organization. It is something I literally am thankful for every day. And so you guys just follow who you are and share that with people, and they will come to you. They will come.
Yeah.
They will come. I know you guys. I know so many of you guys. Some of you guys I don't know yet, but man, my goodness, those of you who I've known for so many years, you're such decent people. Be who you are. Show the world who you are this year, because this is something that I did take away from the seminar is that social media and the stories that we need to tell. My God, we have so many stories to tell. We got to tell them. We got to share them. And when we do that, they're going to come. They're going to come.
I totally agree, Joe. I totally agree. And
Joe, I got to say something, Joe. Sorry, Chris. I mean, you mentioned a really good point about Eric Worre coming on the scene, and you heard about Chris and Tammy doing it already. You know, Chris and Tammy have been around for many years. They've been in Max right from the beginning. Eric came in 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago. We were doing exactly what Eric was talking about when he came in. Chris and Tammy had this all down pat beforehand, and he was adopted by us because he fit into us. It wasn't because we fit into him. Without Chris and Tammy, who were teaching us all this stuff in the first place, you know, Joe, Chris, my goodness, sorry, I had too much wine. Eric wouldn't have been part of this. He wouldn't have been part of this, you know, but he fit right into us, just like a hand in a glove. And I really appreciate Chris and Tammy, because we knew all this stuff beforehand. It's just that Eric put it into a structural aspect, and here we are with Eric in our midst, and it's great. But he didn't invent it. It was Chris and Tammy that invented it.
Well, thank you, Joe and Paul. I mean, we really didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So just so you know, Eric's been in the industry just as long as we have, probably more, and we've all learned from the people who came before us. Like, nothing is really invented, right? It's all passed down. Like the Jim Rohn, I remember, even though network marketing wasn't legal in China, in my previous company, I was in China for like 6 weeks, you guys. I don't know if any of you knew that. And I was in China. I had a hotel suite. I was making a ton of money. I had in-home meetings. I had tons of people coming into my hotel room back then, and every day there was nobody at the gym. And every day I went to the gym and I listened to Jim Rohn every single day, planting the seeds. Don't get distracted by the birds. You know, all the things that we've all learned from the people who've come before us. Zig Ziglar, you know, all of those amazing people who have come before us. Mark Yarnell, he was huge too. So we've just learned from people who have had success that came before us, and we just continued the model. But one thing that you said, Joe, one thing that was really profound for me this year, one of my biggest takeaways is I really stepped up my game on social media. I'm learning a lot of things, and you're all learning a ton of things, and we're all learning from each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that COVID, I know that it was devastating, but it's also been a blessing in some ways where we had no choice. We had to make this work. We had to learn Zoom. I had to learn all kinds of stuff and pulling everything together. So,
Well, you know, to mold metal or gold requires an extreme amount of heat. And this is exactly what COVID-19 2020 has done. Is it created an incredible amount of heat, and we have absolutely no choice to remold ourselves and redefine ourselves to be able to adjust to the new times. I was just reading an article, probably about 2 hours ago, about saying that working from home is not going anywhere. I mean, it's going to increase big time. So, but at this point, I'd like to turn it over to Letitia. I know that you raised your hand, and I would love for you to share. So, Letitia, please go ahead and share your thoughts. The floor is yours.
Good morning.
Next morning.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I was at work and I was rushing to be able to catch up. So I was on it from the beginning, but I just got the opportunity to open for you to see me. Yes. I joined Max International in July, 3rd July this year. That's a couple of months, about 4 or 5 months ago. Boss lady Anastasia introduced KB, and KB also introduced me to this business. Apparently, last year that I was told, but last year, June, because I like doing selling. I was an associate consultant for Mary Kay. So when Boss KB got to know me, he was excited. So he introduced the business to me. By that time, I lost my mom, so I couldn't do anything about it. So after a year, I was reading through my WhatsApp, and I saw the same message inviting me to Zoom meeting. I said, this is exactly a year my mom passed. Why today? Why today, June 27? My mom died June 27. I will do something about it. And the whole family, everybody, no mom, no dad, no mom. So I was so discouraged. But Anastasia was able to talk to me and encourage me. So I signed up in June 3rd. And after a month, I put all the energy, and then I reached my bronze first month. Second month, I maintained bronze. Third month, bronze. Fourth month. So November was challenging because I had to celebrate my mom's funeral, and I couldn't do much prospecting. So by last 3 days, I think Friday or this Saturday, yes, I joined the symposium. And that's where I got gingered. I got so excited about all the crown diamonds, me, doctors, and the way they were talking about, they got stuck also. I said, okay, so everybody have to jump this hurdle. So I have to assure myself, and then I pick my phone and start calling all my downlines, and I think a couple of them are on the line at this moment also. So everybody's excited, and I'm saying I'm not going to be discouraged anymore. I'm going to be unstoppable until I hit there. If it's possible with other people, it will be possible for me. I'm a nurse, but I wear the white coat, but that is not earning me the energy and the freedom. But since I joined Max, every week I get paid, every month I get paid. So I don't need that much. But I want to dig deeper and deeper till I also reach there. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Amma.
Nice. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Share your appreciation, folks, on the comments. Share your appreciation for all the wonderful speakers. Really appreciate your feedback here. And you know, everybody, Tammy and I absolutely love you. I know sometimes I might be a bit of a tough kind of. How do you say that?
I'm not going to call your name.
But really, folks, Tammy and I really think about you. We talk about you all the time. And I'm not kidding. I mean, you're part of our conversations every single day. And we really care about you. And I'm so grateful for all of you. And Joe, thank you so much for recognizing, you know, what it is that you saw coming from our CEO. This is, I mean, you can't get more credible than that. And I really do appreciate that, folks. And you know, at the end of the day, you don't reach Crown Diamond by luck, right? It's based on basic activities and discipline. And folks, the success, really the key to success is all in a duplication.
Yeah.
That is really the key, is duplicating the simple steps and the simple activities. And I know sometimes it's a little bit scary to talk about the business, especially if in your heart you feel a little bit insecure about it. But this is what you need to work on. And that's the reason why Tammy and I decided to really embark into the GoPro event, because we're looking for some what we call third-party credibility. We know what we're saying works, but how can we say it in a way that you might feel comfortable? And I couldn't, Eric is probably one of the only person that creates the kind of event that he does, respecting the industry of network marketing. But above all, what I really like is that he's very respectful of network marketing companies. He knows how important it is to be respectful of network marketing companies. Otherwise, that system would fall apart in minutes. And that's the reason why I trust it.
Well, he turns it into the profession that it is, right? And you have to treat this as a job, like, you know, like you treat it with the top level of respect, because that's what it deserves. And the skill set that you learn as a network marketer now is so vast and so impactful for all of whatever you're doing, you know, in your life. If you learn the skills that they're talking about, that Eric talks about very well. If you haven't read GoPro, it was one of the first books that I read, and it is absolutely exceptional. Great book. And if you follow the lessons that if you look at the videos that we've done on Max, you know, the Max training program, they're really outstanding training videos. If you go through all of Active Team stuff, this is fantastic personal development. And what it comes back to is you, right? And your openness to learning as an individual, you know, and it's one of the things that I love about this business is I'm always learning new things every day, all the time. You know, it never gets boring, because there's no limit to our market, no limit to the number of countries we can go into, no real barriers to entry for anyone, right? I mean, look at this call. I mean, talk about a diverse array of people. Mm-hmm. It's amazing, right? And everyone here has the same chance to do great. Yeah. You know, that to me is like, isn't that what it's all about? That, you know, you will find success if you put the effort in, if you're willing to do the work, that will pay off. And when you have great leadership like Chris and Tammy and Paul and Jasmine and all you guys, and they say to you, hey, it's all about your effort. We're here to guide you, and if you do that, if you follow what we're telling you to do, your success will come. It's not going to, yeah, we will be more successful, but we're more successful because we help you to become successful. I love that. I love that as a motivation, that people are incented to help people become the best of who they are. Now, and that really helps, like in the team sense, and I always find it great. I love the fact that I have Chris and Tammy or Paul call me up and say, Joe, maybe we could have done this a little bit better. And Chris is like Paul too. They're so polite about giving feedback.
You're the CEO of Max International. I gotta be careful.
And I'm like, you spit it out. What did I screw up? What do you want me to do better? I want to hear this. I want to do better. I want to improve, because it matters, right? It matters that you're always with the attitude of learning. You always want to be open to learning and improving, improving your skill set. And so I always have this, my attitude is, I'm going to always give my best. And I know I don't know. I know I am always in the position where I'm in a position where people have a hard time telling me, I didn't really like what you said, because I'm the CEO, and but nobody wants to say, you suck. That was terrible.
No,
you should do better.
It's never that.
Right? But but you have to be open to learning.
Yeah.
Because if you're not open to learning, then you have the attitude, well, I know everything. Well, who the heck knows everything? No, I don't know everything. I want to improve the company as a whole. So it better be learning on a constant basis. And if we're learning on a constant basis, that means that we can serve our people better. And so when you guys are out there, please don't have the expectation that you need to know everything. I promise you never will, because if you ever know everything, then I'll be going to church and praying to you, because at that point you will be God. Right? So it's okay. We're all humans. We're all in this process of learning from each other and trying to improve our service and getting better a little bit. Just try to get a little bit better every day. Just learn a little bit new every day. Be committed to your development as a person, so that you can provide a better service to the people that you care about. And if you care about people and you care about giving them better service, I promise you, they in turn are going to care about your success. And and that is such a special thing. And if you stick with it and stay dedicated, you're gonna get there. I always say to people, they say, one day they're gonna say, who's this Max International company? Oh, they came out of nowhere, an overnight success. Yeah, overnight success that all of us keep grinding and grinding and learning and learning and growing and growing and grinding and grinding and growing and growing and sharing, so that we meet somebody who is in Virginia and they're from Ghana, and then they go over to Ghana and they say, what? This company's got like 7 offices all over Ghana, and I haven't been home. I love that. Keep grinding and moving forward and reaching out and bringing people in, providing that great service, providing that great product, providing that human development, providing belief in our products, in our company, in the individual, in their country. Wow, can you be a part of a better business?
I totally.
The best, eh?
Totally agree, Joe. I really appreciate sharing your thoughts, and thank you so much. I'd like to turn over to Bernadette. Bernadette, please go ahead and unmute yourself. And
hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. It's been so long. I miss you guys. It's been a challenging year because of COVID for the dental industry. I have a dental hygiene practice, and It's been really challenging, I have to say. But during that time, and we're still going through the challenges of shutting down for 5 months, because that's what we had to do. And it was a hard time for the business. And we're just starting to get caught up. We're still trying to catch up. But I have to say that during that time that we were closed from March to August, I'm very grateful and thankful my family is, because that income that was coming in as a silver associate really helped out a lot, like a lot.
Wow.
And you don't really realize it until everything is completely gone, because that our income in our household came to a complete halt, except for a little bit that the government was willing to give. But that income from Max was huge for us. So I'm very grateful for that. I miss being a part of a lot that's going on. My commitment here at the practice has been just overwhelming, day and night, literally. But I'm hoping that my goal is to change that over time and get back into where my heart is, and it's really with Max. I have to share that my parents in Toronto ended up with COVID. My dad is 86, he's COPD, and my mom is 80. And we were very concerned. There was some real scary moments, I'll be honest. But I have to tell you, my mother said the other day, if it wasn't for the Max, if it wasn't for the Max products, I know we wouldn't have gotten through this like we did. And I mean, they were taking things every 3 hours. I was calling them on the hour, every hour, for a good couple weeks. And I'm so grateful for the science. It works. It made all the difference for my dad, who's COPD, and it got them through COVID. And they just go to the bank and Shoppers Drug Mart. It's Toronto. They don't go anywhere. And they ended up picking this up, and it wasn't nice. So there's so many, there's so much skepticism out there with regards to COVID, but it was real for our family. And Max made all the difference. I'm 100% sure of that. So I just wanted to share that. I had a hygienist friend who came to me just recently who went off the products, and she was very sick years ago, couldn't even walk upstairs. She was 28 years old. She basically had a nervous breakdown and her body stopped functioning. She just called me the other day and said, because she's back on this, we got her back on the sports pack. And she says, this is allowing me to work as a hygienist, because it's so overwhelming for hygienists right now. They are frontline workers, and she couldn't get through her day. And because she's on that sports pack, it's allowing her to do that. So I just wanted to share a few testimonials from other people. I know it does that for me, but I wanted to just let you know how amazing these products are. I know you guys know, but I wanted to share that especially with the COVID thing, I wanted to share that with you guys.
Well, really do appreciate that,
Yes,
Bernadette.
thank you.
Really do appreciate it. And,
Wow.
keeping in mind that we're on Facebook Live, there's no limit of who can hear and who can see and so forth. So I don't know what we can or cannot say, but I can tell you that I've heard it from different parts of the world. As you know, Tammy and I speak with associates from all over the world, and we've heard some amazing stories that we can't really share because I think it's too intimate when it comes to our products and science and so forth. But I'm so glad that you share that, Bernadette.
Well, we never look, and I'm glad it's on Facebook Live, because we never want to make medical claims, and we never want to make,
No.
we don't want to be irresponsible as a company. Dr. Nakasawa always wants to back everything up with science, and wants to be within the rules, and we don't want to create false expectations. I mean, we want to be really clear with everybody that what our products do is increase the levels of glutathione, and increasing people's glutathione levels is a very profound thing. It is very important. It is the center of everyone's cellular defense, and there's no need for us to go outside of the rules of what so many health organizations have laid out, because they're putting those rules in place to protect people, and from companies that are not scrupulous making medical claims. And we believe in our science very firmly. We know what the science does, And we know that taking our products will help increase levels of glutathione. And that has such a profound impact on so many people. And so being responsible corporate citizens, being responsible as people who are sharing something important, we want people to know that the products are science-based, and we would never, ever want to deceive anyone about what our products do. We want to prove it, and we now got 38 peer-reviewed published studies, independent. This is important, and we know that the science is going to continue to develop, and we want it to be validated, not by Max. We want it to be validated by third parties who come in and tell us if the science works, because that's what Dr. Nagasawa dictated. He never wanted anything other than practitioners to look at our products, validate them based upon their own independent research. Because as we all have experienced, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and that doesn't really do anybody any good, because it leads people down the wrong path. So we are very patient about developing the proper science, the proper protocols, the proper messaging. We will always stay within the lines, so that being responsible and allowing people to make decisions that are based upon legitimate research and validated science. And there's no need for us to do more than that, because we all know that our products speak for themselves. And then when people take it and when people do the research, they'll see this is some really seriously important stuff. Maybe the most important supplement that exists. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that hyperbolically. I say that because I've read the science. I know what our products do. I know how important they are. And I invite anybody to look at it and see it and challenge it. And we will be more than happy to put our science up against anybody's. Anybody in the world wants to come up and talk to Dr. Herb Nagasawa about our products, we're here anytime, any place.
Totally agree.
With full confidence. I can sit here and challenge anybody in the entire globe to say, hey, come on and show us what your science is.
Yeah.
It's an open challenge. Everybody can. I'm not hard to find. We're not sitting here selling some story, that maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. No. I'm right here. You can find us any place. You can find us anywhere, and we are always happy to put our products up against any company in the entire world, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much. Let's give Joe a hand, folks. It's your appreciation on your comments. Really, really appreciate that. It's wonderful. Everybody grab your glass if you have your glass of wine, or if you have a glass of water. It doesn't matter. Just lift it up. And everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, and a happy New Year. And the next call will be on January 7th. This is going to be our first call of the year in 2021.
7th or 4th, the Monday.
The Monday is on the 7th.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, if it's on the 4th, then is it the 4th? Okay, then.
No, it's the 4th. It's the 4th.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you.
It's the 4th.
Listen to my wife again more often. Okay,
Yeah.
it is the 4th.
Thank God she's with you. Thank God she's with you. Yeah.
2021, you should listen to me more. What do you think,
Yes,
guys? No.
yes. I'll be that stubborn. Yes.
You know
I
what
give
I'd
the
love to
thumbs up.
do, Chris? You know what I'd love to do with all of you? Is I'd love to know what one thing that you're going to do in 2021 in your personal development. What's one thing that you're going to do in 2021? We're going to start with Bernadette.
You realize what time it is, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Are you guys? Do you guys have to leave?
No.
It's a party.
But
Chris.
why don't you share it in a comment? Share it in
It's
a
only me here.
No, I think onward.
Okay.
Onward. Okay,
Looking good, Danielle.
Unmute yourself, Bernadette. What's one thing?
Oh my gosh, put me on a spot.
One.
I'm first. Okay. Personal development. That's a really good question. There's so many things. I think I'll start with reading a leadership book that I've had sitting here for a while. And it's a Christian leader, actually. But he was amazing at what he did, and he drew people because of who he was. And I want to get that book finished and read and implement some of his leadership skills in my own life. That's what I'm going to do in January.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
In my
You
case-
have an accountability partner.
In my case, it will
Yeah.
be social media.
I will get one for
Social media.
January.
I will be your accountability partner. I'm in.
I know you will. Okay, we're on.
All right, Paul, you're next.
Oh my God. Okay. I haven't even thought about it. Okay. Leadership. Bernadette mentioned it, but I want to increase my leadership skills. I really want to do that, and my duplication skills. And I also want to be more conscious about adding value to people's lives. When I get up in the morning, that's my everyday statement. Who am I going to add value to people today? Who am I going to add value to their life? That's going to be a huge event for me. So that's what I plan on doing.
Thank you, Paul.
Awesome, thank you. Heidi, you're next.
I'm just gonna try and get out of my comfort zone and ask more people.
Awesome.
Thank
Good
you for
stuff.
sharing.
It worked. Yeah.
Pretty huge for me, so.
Marie Paul. Woohoo!
Hey, a couple of things on the technical skills. I want to work on social media, especially the TikTok and the Instagram, which I still can't get my head wrapped around it, but I'll get there. And on the personal development side, I have a book I've read and I want to read again. It's called Great Leaders Ask Great Questions. So I want to read that again, and I want to work on consistency
Perfect.
as a skill to develop.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Emmanuel, your turn.
You're accountable, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, Lagos, Nigeria. Go ahead, sir.
His battery is dying, Chris. I think he just left. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning there now.
I do
Oh,
see
okay.
him there. Okay.
Okay.
So Alice.
Alex.
He's still there though,
Oh, he's still there. Emmanuel. Sorry.
but he's muted.
Okay,
He's
Alex.
muted.
Emmanuel, you're muted.
Okay,
Okay, can you
So
hear
there
me
he
now?
is.
We can hear you.
Oh,
Okay. On personal development, I went to work on my mindset.
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 Yeah, I want to work on my mindset to have a positive mindset.
Wonderful.
Well done. This is a really important one.
To do that, I've lined up 2 books to read. To go back to them, I've read it before so many years ago, and that is Think and Grow Rich.
Yes.
And Think and Grow Rich. And the second one is a book written on questions are the answer. So I have these 2 books that I'm going to read and see how it impacts my mind and the actions I take.
Way to go, Emmanuel.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, Alice, you're up.
For me, I'm gonna focus on my why every day and work on towards bringing value to the people that I meet every day. And also get back to my TikTok shape.
Nice.
Well done.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Allison, you go ahead.
Okay, so my goal for 2021 is to download 2 videos a month, 2 piano videos a month
Very
on my
good.
YouTube channel.
That's creating
awesome.
your building your list so you can interact with them. Well done. Well done. Lucie,
That's awesome.
ton microphone.
You know, Joe, if I am so focused on Ivory Coast because I always wanted to prove you that French country worth to be open. It takes time to Ivory Coast, but it will come because there are some new people coming in. I am very focused in Max. Sometimes people tell me that you always talk about Max? Because I am in confinement in my house and I am doing Max all the time. So personal development 2021, I will talk less. I will keep less, and I will train more, trade more. That's my commitment. I want some result and talking less.
Very good. Thank you, Lucy.
Way to go, Lucy.
Wonderful.
Beth, go ahead and share.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there were two quotes from GoPro that have really been my focus. There was so much, but there are two quotes that were very powerful for me. One of them was make a decision to introduce yourself to the world. And the other one was you are powerful if you choose to be. I really loved those quotes. And for me, it's about overcoming fears, just getting over myself and sharing my story.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Joe, our CEO.
Joe.
Whoa.
I am. Well, I took the same quote that Beth did, which was introduce myself to the world. I felt that I tend to defer a lot, right? I like as an attorney, I am kind of a natural introvert where I like to stay behind and just do the work and do the operations and make sure that things are going well. But I'm reluctantly coming to the realization that maybe the world needs to know who I am a bit, and maybe that can help bring more people into the Max opportunity. And so I'm going to embrace that on social media in a very, I've always had the stated goal that I really just want to be anonymous, and that's not really my highest utility. I can be better at being out there and being on social media and making our message as a team heard. And so I'm going to really commit to working with my daughter and understanding how TikTok works. I got to start posting on Facebook, which you guys probably see that I don't do very much, right? I am going to understand what the hell Instagram actually is and why it's useful, because I don't get it, but apparently that's what's going on out there. So my commitment is to really engage to the best of my ability. Even as was just said, I'm going to get out of my comfort zone, which is my comfort zone is being a planner and operations and strategic, and stepping out and getting this message as best out there as I can, because I do have a few positive things to say, and maybe I can bring some more folks into our world. So I'm really going to be committed to doing that.
Beautiful,
Awesome.
beautiful. Scott Elaine, what are your thoughts?
Guys, I'm gonna commit to reading more, personal development, because that's a downfall for me. I'm not a big reader. I prefer the audio books and the videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to commit to reading more, and also the leadership. My goal is to have a better onloading. So new people coming in, getting them set up and doing the actions quicker, and keeping them accountable more.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing, Scott.
Awesome.
Olga, your turn.
Okay. Number one thing is getting out of my head, as Tammy always says. Definitely showing up a lot more on social media and actually learning how to use TikTok. I have absolutely no idea how to do that. Very proud of you, Tammy, for showing up on that. And reading definitely a few more books on personal development, and especially the one, Feel the Fear, but doing it anyways, and actually doing proper follow-up and sharing my story more with people.
Well done. Well done.
I got to head out, so have a good night, everybody. I apologize. I need to run.
No,
I'll
that's
keep you accountable, girl.
Okay.
your turn.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bill and Linda. You're on mute.
Okay.
Just two things.
Oh, a couple of things. One is to get out of my comfort zone. What was sticking to my mind with, I think Jesse on GoPro mentioned something about winners never quit. I see myself as being a winner or wanting to be a winner, and I never quit. I've always go. I want to develop the social media a little bit more. I'm working on that. The LinkedIn, I got to get into more Facebook and TikTok. And I guess, yeah, finally, listen to Paul. I always listen to Paul. I don't have a choice.
And I'm going to practice the story. I think never before in humankind have we needed to connect more with human beings, and that's our business. And so to figure out how to do that on social media while telling my story, that's my goal this year.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
And doing it more often.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of something when you mentioned Paul. So one of my goals this year is to beat Paul in push-ups. I'm gonna be.
That's not going to happen, Joe, man. That's not going to
It's
happen.
happening, baby. I'm
No,
coming for
no.
you.
Okay, Sue, your turn. Oh, we lost her? Okay,
Well, where did Sue go?
it's okay.
Okay.
Let's go to
You're up to Laura.
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 And Wayne.
And Wayne.
Okay. You guys can hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I've done a lot of reflecting this year, and a lot of the things that I've heard over and over I need to implement. First of all, I want to get my story down pat and share it with more people. That event really sparked some fire under my butt. So, and with social media, the Facebook and LinkedIn or Instagram, yeah, just get out there. And yeah, I feel like I have so much to share, and I'm keeping it bottled up. It needs to come out.
Well done.
Awesome.
Any thoughts, Wayne?
Yeah, I'm going to build those relationships tighter this year and invite them to take a look at really what we have, put out what we have on the table. Quit being a tourist. This has kind of been a tourist for quite a few years.
Awesome.
And I've got to get out of that comfort zone. We've got to drive on and.
We both have been tourists.
Yeah.
We'll admit.
Oh boy.
Well done. Brian and Janet,
Okay.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I want to make a commitment to getting really more active on social media, especially on the platforms that I'm not most comfortable on, which is Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok now. I do have a daughter that's 19 who actively participates in TikTok, so I want her to show me how to use it. And I know it's a breeze for them, like they just do it like it's second nature.
I know.
So I want to connect with people, like I want to connect 5 to 10 people, 3 people a day. So I want to prospect more. And I haven't been doing that as much. I've just been kind of belly to belly, but now I'm really realizing that there's like millions of people out there that you can connect with. So that's my goal. And I also want to build a plan for 2021. I want to set down a solid plan and write down what my goals are. And I want to take massive action, because every little action I just remember that Grant Cardone saying like he takes 100,000 actions a day, and every little action that you do adds to everything that you're working for, which are your goals.
Well, I'm noticing already, so well done. Well done. Brian, did you want to add something?
Yeah, I just wanted to add that it's a simple word, but it's just belief, and believing in yourself.
We lost you, Brian.
We can't hear you.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay,
there we
here we
go.
go.
the word belief brings you to so many things, and especially confidence. And if you believe in something so much, like what we've seen Paul grow huge, and it's because he believes so much in what he could do and what he can achieve that it gave him the confidence. So for me, it's watching him grow, watching everybody else grow, and believing that you can do it. So if you have big belief, you can really do a lot of things.
So what's your commitment?
Belief.
Well done. Well done.
Working on his belief.
Well done.
Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you.
Roland, your turn. Thank you.
And Elma.
And Elma, of course.
Hi.
Hi. Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas, everyone. For 2021, we commit to make this as our textbook.
Awesome. he won those.
Yes. So Elma and I will be mastering this, and I fully agree with our CEO that I take pride in knowing that even if I've missed some of those sessions, I know that I won't miss it because that's actually what Chris and Tammy has been teaching us all along since we started with Max. We haven't missed any Go for Diamond webinar. So I am learning. We are learning so much from them, and we are committing to give our best. We'll do whatever it takes to be promoted in doing our Max business this 2021.
Well done.
Of course, with the leadership of Chris and Tammy.
Thank you. Thank you. Please give my regards to Gwen and Joe. Well
And
done.
congratulations, he also hit bronze this year. So congratulations to you.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Yay.
Anastasia, your turn.
And Elma, did you want to share what you're going to do for your personal?
Yes, actually, I can't wait to go home to the Philippines to meet meet all my former leaders before to introduce Max.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Well done. Well done.
God willing, if COVID is gone. But we really share. I keep sharing my testimony to all my prospects.
Well done.
Because really with Max, I have no more pain on my back.
It's amazing.
Well
and
done.
no more allergy.
Well done. Well done.
With Max products.
Anastasia, your goals for 2021.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Anastasia.
Thank you. Okay. So my goal is to be Max full time.
I missed that.
Hello.
Yeah, my reply, you want to mute your line? Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Anastasia.
Okay. Yeah, so my goal is to do Max full time next year. I want to be very committed. I want to develop myself and be able to help build my team very well for us to impact many lives across the globe, regardless if Max is open there or not. So that's my goal for next year. And I want to be able to also keep up with Crown Diamond with Tammy on TikTok.
Well done. Well done. Denise, go ahead.
Hi there. How's everybody? It's been a long time and a long year.
Hey, Denise.
Hey. So for me, I've already started the process for next year. I actually just got back from the library. There's 6 books on self-improvement that I'm actually going to tackle through the holidays. I've actually just signed up for GoPro for next year.
Yay.
The biggest thing for me is getting the computer and all that down pat with having a short-term memory deficit. It's been a big hindrance for me, and suffering another concussion this summer didn't help. So for me, I want to be very proficient. So when I do make those powerful connections, then I'm going to be able to duplicate and do that third party qualifications that's required to actually bring people, really good people, into the company.
Well done. Well done.
Wonderful.
Mila,
Awesome.
well done. Your sound.
You're on mute.
You're on mute, Mila.
Here, I sent you a message to unmute. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Getting so long.
Hi, guys.
Hi, honey.
I miss you all. Anyway, my goal is to improve myself, to how to talk to people, and go to the next level.
Well done.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Danielle, my brother, go ahead, buddy.
All right. Well, Chris, I think what Chris and Tammy, hi, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, so I've been involved as much in Max this year. I think the job really took over. But one of my goals next year is to stop using my job as an excuse. I can be the king of excuses sometimes.
Yes.
So I'm aware of that. So I know I need to change that. And so what I'm planning to do is to have a time management schedule where I can do Max because to have the life that I want, I need to have Max in my life. I need to bring it back. So I'm going to make it happen. And I'm going to start to work on that. I have some time over the next few weeks to plan on that. So I'm going to work on that.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Way to go, Daniel.
What are you, bro?
Let's talk. Throw
Jasmine.
Will do.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So for me, my biggest thing is I have no problem talking to people. I'm going to put a structure in place that I will follow up with people and do the three-way calls and all the things that I need to do. I am going to get back on social media starting January the 4th every single day. I'm going to do the 3 platforms every single day. I am going diamond. A year from now, I will be diamond in 2021. December 2021, I'm going diamond. And my quote is, I've done a mindset shift. I mean, Chris and Tammy have always said to me, stop playing mom. You're always being everybody's mom. So my quote that I'm really living by is, it's not my job to go out there and save all the sheep. It is my job to go out there and awaken all the lions and lionesses. That's my quote.
Well done.
To all you lions and lionesses. Cheers.
Cheers.
Leticia, are you still there? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Oh, you are. She's there.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'll send you a message
I
here.
can't hear you.
Okay, here
Let
we
me
go.
try my mistake.
I'm sorry. I was trying to do multiple routes. Yeah. I'm going to do prospecting more and develop my communication skills and also write. I'm trying to write a book. I want to complete it. And that's what I want. And relax more this year. Next year.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Writing a book, it's yeah.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
great.
awesome. That was like a root canal for me to finish this. It was so tough. Okay, Sue, go ahead.
Sue's back. Yay.
I'm back. You couldn't. The timing couldn't have been worse. It's like as soon as you call my name, the computer died.
No worries. It happens.
So 2021 is going to be a big year for me. You know, this GoPro, the one thing that stood out was make a decision and figure it out. As some of you already know, I've decided to leave my job on May the 1st of this year. It's an earlier retirement than I had originally planned, and work Max full time. One of the things that I want to do is to be able to develop my leadership skills even more so, and they are transferable skills, but transfer them to the Max business. I am going to become unstoppable with this business, and I'm going to build a plan and follow it. So I need to build my business plan and really focus on what my goals are for 2021 and make it happen.
Well done.
Excellent.
Well done. Appreciate that. Well done. Well done.
Congratulations.
Gloria.
We're going to work on that, Sue.
So Gloria, are you still around?
Thank you.
David.
Oh, Gloria.
Yeah, I'm just waiting
She
for.
might be at work.
She might be. Yeah, David, are you still around? Okay. Is Muti? Is that Muti?
I don't have my glasses. I'm sorry, I didn't get the name.
Muti. Are you able to share?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see your beautiful face if you want. If you're able to share.
Okay, sorry.
Ah, there you go.
They are.
Hi.
How are you? Oh, is it?
The connection.
Yeah, I think we have a bad connection. You know what? Just turn off your video. It's gonna reduce the bandwidth. Okay, we'll have to come back to you, Muti. David, are you?
Put a chat too. You can put it in the chat section, and we can.
Or just stop your video. I should have just kept it. It takes less bandwidth.
Oh.
There you go. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Try just with. While we're waiting for Moody to come back, David, are you able to share? And Gloria?
And you can
Okay.
you can also chat in the chat section, and we can read it.
So let's end it on this note, Tammy. It's been 2 hours.
Sure.
You missed Heidi.
Where's Heidi?
Where's Heidi?
Second row from the bottom.
No, you did me already.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did Heidi.
Yeah, you did me.
Yeah, comfort zone.
Yes, we did. We did.
Yeah, to us talk.
With finish your book. No.
No.
No. I did at the
Yes.
beginning. We're at the beginning. That's right.
Yeah.
We're
Allison?
in our comfort zone. I remember. I remember.
Oh, Gloria's there. Okay, Gloria.
Gloria, are you able to share?
Okay, she's coming.
She's in the car.
Yeah.
Are you able to share
Gloria, do you want to share what you want to accomplish
in
in your
2021?
personal development?
Okay, so let's end it on this note, Tammy. I think we had a great evening, folks. Thank you so much for opening up and
Yes.
your time.
Something, Chris, if you mind before.
Oh no, please, Joe, please go ahead if you have something.
All right. You know, I can't get out of being CEO. So I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna make a request of all of you guys. You all have made some great contributions here, and we've just talked about the things that we're being committed to. One of the things that I found successful in my life is the everyday statement. It's been a very crucial thing for my ability to achieve the things I want. And I would ask of you guys that every day, literally every morning when you wake up and before you go to bed, that you put yourself in the proper mindset for success. That you put yourself in the proper mindset to achieve what you want. You know, it's so important, you know, to get up in the morning and to tell yourself, remind yourself of your own value, of your own goals, and affirm to yourself that you're worth it, that I'm worth doing these things. These are things that I want from me, and they're important to me, and I'm going to do them, and I promise myself that today. And before you go to bed, one of the things that's been very important for me and has been very helpful is I go through the 5 things that I'm most thankful for in my life. And I go to bed with a mindset of being at peace that I've been given a lot. And there are things, no matter how difficult the day is, no matter how difficult the year is, no matter how difficult the circumstance is, that I'm very grateful for. And it allows me to sleep peacefully. And there are always things that we can be thankful for and we can be grateful for. And then I wake up in the morning and I go through the things that tell me I'm worth it, and this is important to me, to my family, to my friends, to my company, to all the people I'm trying to serve. So it's important to start the day with the mindset of achievement and end the day with a mindset of thankfulness. And I would ask that each of you do that. And if you do that consistently, like make it a habit, make it a point, it will help you, because in these journeys of trying to do self-improvement, it's easy to get lost and it's easy to stop. But if you develop that habit of morning, what I'm going to do because it's worth it to me, it's important to me. At night, thank you to, whether you're religious or not, thank you. I'm thankful for this, thankful for that. And you put your mind at ease to have a peaceful night's rest. These two things are as critical as anything that I've ever done in my lifetime for achieving anything that I've ever achieved. And the second thing that I'm going to ask you guys is, when you need help, when it is tough, when you start to feel like, you know what, I'm going off my path, please reach out. Please. You're not in this alone. We all don't, do everything that we want or achieve everything that we say. And it's okay. We're human. Give yourself permission to ask for help.
Thank you.
That's okay. Nothing more important than that this year. I've seen it too. I've seen it. And again, it is something I am so grateful for, to have the people on this call who have reached out to me and helped pick me up when I needed the pickup. Nothing I am more thankful for than that. So if you do those things, I promise you, by the time we get to this call next year, you will have achieved more than you really thought you could. Because you've got a great team. You got a great group of people. Doesn't mean you need to be perfect. But if you practice the attitude of, I'm worth it, my family is worth it, and you tell yourself that on a daily basis, your actions will follow your dominant thoughts. If you go to bed at night peaceful and thankful for the things that you have, you will wake up ready to go. And if you set your mind that I have people that will support me when I need a help, boy, oh boy, it makes life a lot easier. I have those things in my life. Chris and Tammy, I have Paul, I have Jasmine, I have so many people that I know that if I call them and say, hey, I'm having a tough time, that they'll help me, means the world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You guys have got a great team. You've got unbelievable ability. Let's just make this the best year ever for each other.
Thank you, Joe.
All right.
Thank you, Joe.
Really appreciate the feedback. That was great.
Anybody wants to stay on and hang out, I'm here. Because I'm here to party.
That will be on all night long.
That's you.
I tend to be a systematic guy with deadlines.
Sorry.
That's where we're different.
Anybody want to stay on and have some fun? Put on the music. Let's go.
But you know what? I know some of you are staying out of respect and so forth.
Yeah.
So we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Must you both.
Joe, I'm grateful that you are spending so much time with us. I didn't expect that much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
For sharing. Thank you very much, everybody, for sharing. We really love you guys, and please be safe. Make sure that we hear you all on the 4th, and no drama. We want to make sure you're all safe. Very important. Yeah. Okay.
I just want to. Roland is asking if Allison wants to speak. Has she spoke, Allison? Roland's put it up twice in the chat.
Yes, Allison has spoken.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she shared. Oh,
it's
you're
about
so sweet.
It's about posting two videos a month. See, I remember everything. I've been listening.
Yeah. I just wanted Roland not to just be left hanging. So.
Well done. So everybody, be safe and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If you want to stick around, you're welcome to stick around. Well,
it's a party.
Have yourself a wonderful
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye.
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 Chris and Tammy, are you there?